Good morning, everyone. I have a whole list to do. It's so nice out. I can get something done. I got my shot in my arm. I just want to let you know it feels great. I mean, I still have to be careful, but I have a whole list of things to do. For one thing, I need to sweep and rake these leaves because we just track them in. So look how nasty it got with the wind and the rain and everything. So first I'm gonna get the leaves off the deck, and then I'm gonna go out and rake some leaves. So here we go. I'll do some of them like this, but my husband will take the mower and he'll mulch them in the grass, and they'll be fine. The leaves in my garden, I usually just leave them. I leave them in there for the most part, like for my perennials. And what doesn't compost down, next spring I'll just come in with a rake and rake them up. So it kind of gives them a little added protection, like for my Sweet William and some of my perennials that will grow again next year. And oh, my lilies are in here and stuff, so they'll kind of get a little extra protection. What do I need to do now? Right now, I'm going to go try and see what kind of beans I can get out of this patch, because I'm planning on pulling it up because I need to plant my lettuce. My lettuce is starting to get big. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, let's get my container and see how many beans I can get out of here. Okay? They're out. Like anything else, the straps break, and I did accidentally probably pull it over something sharp. But I've had this for like, I don't know, a year and a half. But, you know, they're the best things. they're handy. You just, you know, treat them a little bit careful. I like it because they have the handle on the bottom and I can tip it up real easy into the garbage. All right, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of raking in here and get the soil ready to put in my lettuce, because I'm gonna go this away, just because everything else is this away. It should go this away. So anyway, got the beans all out. You know, if we'd had some more rain, if we'd had some good rain from time to time, we would have had a wonderful harvest of beans. We did pretty good, but the drought, sometimes you just can't water enough. And but this soil looks good. It's been covered in leaves and it's pretty moist, but I am going to throw some fertilizer on it. I am going to put a little BT on it, because I noticed some of the beans were ate, and I'm pretty sure I still have army worms. So I'm just going to put some eggshells in here and some fertilizer. But first, I'm going to treat it with a little bit of BT so they don't come and eat my lettuce. Okay, let's get going and get this done, and then I can mark it off my list. This is Johnny's SALANOVA mix. So it's going to be a mix of the buttercream, oh goodness, I can't think. You know, the purple ones, romaine. It's going to be romaine, it's going to be buttercream, it's going to be... You can plant these, you start them inside, but it's recommended. And then once they get big and the weather cools off, about 70, 75 degree, and that's why I'm going to do it here in the shade. This stays shaded most of the day. They'll do well here. They did in the spring. I was thinking about starting them back there, but they get a lot of sun back there and they might get burnt up. So I'm going to do them up here and we'll have more lettuce. Better lettuce. Okay, yeah, this is just a mix, and once you do it, you just plug them in. I sprayed a little bit because I seen a couple slugs. It got on an earthworm. I don't know if it kills them too, but I threw them back to the back of the garden. I don't like that, but you know, it's a fight between that or no lettuce. You know, if you're going to have problems, if you're going to have bugs that's going to eat your lettuce, there goes your money down the drain. So, you know, this BT, it takes care of the grubs, the army worms, and stuff like that. Things that eat your See, there's a grub right there. That's the third one I've seen. So they're happy in here. But I'm going to go ahead and get started planting. And we'll work that out as we go. I'm going to leave it on real time for a while. Let's see. I'll do it this way. I think. Battery's getting dead, so I need to be quick about this. Let me get my hose. I'm going to start plugging them in. And then I'll fertilize here, because I fertilized over there, which that's fine. You know, probably could use a little bit of something over there. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Let's see how many fits in here. You want to give them some room, because they get fairly big. Yep, look at the nice roots on those. Let me down and grab this. Yep, they have some good roots. That one didn't grow, but that's okay, because sometimes I have two in one plug. So here we go. See, there's two in this one. I'm just going to let it grow together, and if I have to pull some of it out, I will. Okay, let's put these in the ground. Oh, there's another onion. There's another grub. Man, I got a lot of grubs. You know what? I'm going to put that. Where's my... It's geocharged, so I just put it in this container because it's nice and it's just a nice little can. And I like Miracle-Gro too. I use their seed starter soil mix. So that's what's here. Is Miracle-Gro's starter mix. Need to give them plenty of space. Make sure I get them down far enough. They're big girls. Oh, there's one hanging. Let's see if I can take that one out. You can also direct seed it, but they don't recommend it. They recommend you start them inside. Darn grubs. I guess they gotta eat too, but I don't want them eating my plants. Okay, let's I hope I'm getting kind of straight. That looks a little crooked. That's alright. I'll straighten it out when I get there. Come here, you extra one. I'll put you in here. Aggravating. Okay, don't be throwing leaves at me. I just raked the leaves out, and you gotta come in and I'll get some eggshells out here. I got some on the counter. I don't have very many, but it'll get a start. There's another grub. Man, usually I might see one in my garden. I've never seen so many. Okay, I'll get this going fast for you. Okay, yay, the lettuce is in. SALANOVA lettuce. And you should really try this. Go to Johnny's and get some, because it's really good. I haven't tried all the different ones. I tried the buttercream. That's really good. My husband loves that. But I think when I went on there to get seed this summer, they were out of just the buttercream, so I got a mix. I'm like, why not try them all? I bet they're all good. I bet they're all delicious. So it should be fun. Okay, I see my little, it's getting red, and it's gonna go ooh and shut off. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day. I'll be back because I have a lot of stuff to do on my list, but at least the lettuce is in the garden for the fall. We'll have wonderful fresh lettuce and Brussels sprouts too. I just have never seen so many grubs in my garden. Never. It's probably the soil, I don't know, that we put in there. But what are you going to do? I'm going to put some eggshells down, and then if I start seeing a problem, I will go ahead and spray again. But I sprayed that ground with that BT, and it should take care of a lot of them, hopefully. What happens, it's a bacteria, it's a natural bacteria that when the worms eat it, they explode. Yeah. And I've seen that happen, so it really does work. But I've had a lot of problems with army worms this year. But like I say, we put new soil in this, so the Persian shield that I clipped off of my plant, it made a root. So this will be for my daughter-in-law if she still wants it. Hopefully it grows. It just one little straight root came out, and I'm like, yes. So I put in some dirt and we'll see what happens. And that's the Miracle Grow seed starter soil, so it should be good in there. It should be very good. Okay. Alright, I have the lettuce in. I think I showed you before it got cut off. It's all in. I got some eggshells down, what I had anyway, and I'll get some more this week. We'll have some more eggs. I sprayed a little bit of that BT in here as I seen so many grubs, but hopefully the shells will help, and we'll see how it goes. I hope it's going to be okay, because I have never seen that many grubs in my garden ever. All right, what's next on my list? Where is my list? I like hiding things from myself. How about that? Okay, well, one thing I need to do is go around front, dig up the impatiens, and put them in this container, the barrel container. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at Mrs. Hibiscus. Oh, how beautiful. She is just completely bloomed out. My goodness. All the way around. Oh, that's beautiful. I can't wait to get her in the ground. Anyway, these impatiens, I'm going to pull up all these. These are done for the season. The ants got to them at the end. Them ants are terrible. They just get up on your plants. See, they're just all up. They're not that many now because I did spray with the neem oil. Neem oil works good. But I'm going to dig up all of these impatiens, and I have something eaten on them, and I'm pretty sure it's probably a grasshopper because I've seen some grasshoppers in here. But yes, look at the damage right there and there, and look what it did to my double one. My double. This was so beautiful, but it's going to get taken out. I think I'll put it right in the middle. I don't know how much room I'm going to have, but I think I'll put it. I may put it, you know what, I may take it out of this pot, get it a new pot, put it in the greenhouse, and see how she does, because that's terrible. She was so beautiful. She had like little roses. I'm going to dig up these impatiens and see how many I can get into that container. I'm not going to lift it down here. I'm just going to take them up there and put them in. Boy, someone's very healthy eating on that. Let's see. I hope there's nothing in this. I'm just going to put a little fertilizer in here and dig it up real good, and I think it'll be just fine for the rest of the season. Alright, let's get busy. I'd like to get this done too today. Here we go. Here, but nothing new. Okay, I'm gonna take this to the greenhouse. Maybe get it some new dirt. I don't know. Or just see how it does in the greenhouse. Not getting ate up by what I think maybe grasshoppers. Something is eating on her. And some of my others too, but I'm hoping. I have one. Chocolate mint plant for a friend. This one, I let get too dry. When I was doing my garage sale, I kind of neglected. But it made some good roots. I can always just get another one. Oh my goodness, look at the roots. Maybe I'll just stick it in some dirt and see if it grows. It probably will. It grows pretty quick. It's pretty good at growing. Let's put it that way. All right, so I got my impatiens out. That was on my list. If I knew where to put my astilbe, and I gotta look it up. I can't remember if she likes full sun or part sun or what. But I need to put her somewhere. And I need to get her in the right place, you know. So I take my astilbe up. Maybe I'll just put her in a pot for right now and get my hydrangea moved. But I'm not going to do it today because it's in the heat of the day. And I may do it this evening or I may do it in the morning. But I do need to go to Family Dollar because a couple of things we need, like toilet paper. Yes. I didn't get any yesterday when I went shopping. But I think Family Dollar is usually the most reasonable. Hi, Lucy. Where you going? What you got? Did you hear Locust? We were trying to clip her claws. It's hard because she gets so angry about it. It's hard to clip her claws, but if we move out into the country, she's gonna need them. And she's a good rodent hunter. She's a real good rodent hunter, and I'd hate to take her claws. You know, I don't like that, but she claws me. She literally claws me. And the other day, she has hook. They're almost big as a hook. She got me in the leg, and she couldn't let go. It went in, and it stuck there. She couldn't get it out, and so I have a little bit of that much claw that got stuck in my leg meat, and ooh-wee, I was so mad at her. I was like, just stay out of my sight, kind of thing, because she doesn't understand. I keep trying to teach her that Mama and Daddy do not have fur. We don't have fur, so you can hurt us. And she thinks if we have clothes on, that's okay. But if I'm out there in my pajamas, they're not very tough. They're just lightweight stuff. And she claws. If I'm not sitting down, she wants me to sit down so she can get on my lap. But I don't always want to do that. I can't spend my days doing that. So I need to clean up around here a little bit. This one's gone. I can take this. My pretty coral bell's doing real pretty. And my hellebores, they're growing a little bit. This one over here is just, I don't know. She's not growing very good. She has grown though. She's put a little bit of growth on. She was so tiny, but she's growing. I think that's it for today. I'm about done. I think I got most of my videos out that were like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm working on a later, and then I have one coming for our little vacation. It wasn't much of a vacation, but we got out, we got away. We went to my brother and sister-in-law's house, and they took us to Wondershare, Iowa. And I'll have a video about it. It's John Wayne's birthplace. I won't say any more. I'll just do it in a video, get all my pictures together and all that, and do a little video on it. So anyway, that was fun though. It was a lot of fun. I wish I took more pictures of the other. Wondershare has a lot of museums, not just for John Wayne, but for agriculture. Like back in the day, the old tools they used. Oh, people were tough back then. They were stronger. It seems like our generations are getting weaker, if you ask me. But the tools they had to use and the hard work they had to endure, we're pretty lucky to be in this day and age where we don't have to work so hard at something. I don't know, we're just fortunate and we're blessed to have had so many inventors that would invent things to make life easier on us. So, but sometimes I feel like I want to do it the hard way. You know, it's like for years I never used a mixer to mix my cookie dough. I did it by hand. That's the way I was taught growing up. And so for years I thought it was cheating. I thought it was cheating if you used a mixer. But nowadays it's like, yeah, I'm using that mixer. I'm using that mixer to mix up them cookie doughs and the cake and all that. Alright, you guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.